Woolworths here is a little bit more upmarket than Woolworths at home, but very similar in styles. It's considered one of the higher-end grocery shopping stores in South Africa. They have a little bakery, which is where we got the pie from. Making the assumption that it may have been made here today. Don't know, just brought it in mass and just reheated more than likely. So I'm assuming that buying a pie from Woolies here would be a bit like buying a pie from Woolies at home. It's all right thing, mass-produced, but not the same as getting one from a bakery. So there's my beef burger pie in there. For everybody at home, this is 39 Rand, so roughly about $3.90, $4. This is a beef burger pie. So pastry on the bottom, like a puff pastry on the top, flaky. I have no idea what's inside. I'm assuming it's some sort of hamburger patty or something. So let's have a munch. Halfway through my pie, I can tell you, there's a lot of puff pastry in this thing because I've only just hit the meat. So it is like a hamburger patty, and there's some cheese on top of it. And I said I'm halfway through it, but I've only just hit the meat. So let me have a bit more of a munch and see what the rest of it tastes like. So we're about 2/3 of the way through now. You can see big mince beef patty there, and a lot of a very thick, gooey, creamy cheese sitting on top of it. This will never give you cholesterol. Nearing the end of it, it would seem that the beef patty was way down on one side, which is why I had a lot of puff pastry on the other. But as we get here, you can see there's a bit of tomato sauce that suddenly appeared on the top of the cheese. Finished my pie. I'll say that was a novel experience. In terms of the beef burger pie itself, yeah, it was quite interesting. It was a very finely ground mince patty that was in the middle of it. Something, once again, you'd see in one of the, I guess, bigger chain-type burger places rather than ma and pa fish and chip hamburger type thing. It was a little bit off balance, as I said. There was a lot of puff pastry when I started, a little bit at the end. All the tomato sauce was at one end as well. And so you sort of finished off with a big chunk of puff pastry and tomato sauce. Look, I'd have to say, if you're travelling around, you wanted a quick snack, weren't too worried, particularly for the price, then yeah, you'd come in and give one a go. If I wanted to rate it to something equivalent at home, probably give it a 3 out of 5. And here's Sarah's pepper steak pie. So a little foil container, same thing, sort of puff pastry on top, flaky, looks well cooked. Let's give it a go.
So I had a pepper steak pie. My pepper steak pie was puff pastry. It was very thick, and it was quite strange eating a pie with so much pastry to it. The filling consisted of steak chunks and a gravy. The gravy was peppery. The gravy was quite rich and quite thick. I can't really knock this pie, but on average, I'm still going to give it a 3.
Why?
I don't know, the puff pastry. It was just weird.
Fair enough.